My name is Alec Jamir. I'm from Cypress, California, now live in Dana Point. I've been skating for, I think, about 18 years now.
What would you say is the hardest trick you've had to learn?
Dude, probably my kickflips. I couldn't do a kickflip for a year and a half. And I went to year-round school when I was younger, elementary school, and every day after school I would try to do a kickflip. Didn't work at all. Wasn't working at all. And then one day in my backyard, I remember by myself, flicked it so perfect, caught it, and I was like, yes!
Hell yeah.
And then ever since that, I've been doing kickflips.
So what kind of life lessons has skateboarding taught you that you implement today?
Oh man, everything, to be honest.
Yeah?
Consistency, accepting failure, being persistent in general, and then never giving up. I think that all taught me everything in life right now, because it's real shit.
Yeah, man.
If you're committed to something, you're gonna fail thousands of times until you get that one time that you understand it or you get it, just like a trick in skateboarding. But overall, you gotta fail.
Do you think there's any other sport or activity that caters to failure like skateboarding does?
Maybe basketball or soccer, because soccer is very structured, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nothing like skateboarding. Because you could try a trick for 2 hours and not get it.
Yeah.
And then next day, you get it first try.
Right.
But I think what taught me the most from skateboarding is patience. You know, I learned from being young and, you know, getting mad to when I'm older now, like, patient is the key.
It's not always gonna make itself available to you right away.
Exactly. You know, you gotta just be calm, relax, and just, you know, understand it, and it'll eventually come. You can't rush it.
With everything in life, man.
That's
how
life.
it is. So what's your process if you're trying to get a trick and you just feel off, like it's not clicking right away? Do you believe in visualization?
I completely do. Yeah. I mean, for me, when I'm trying a trick or going to do a trick, I'm thinking about how to do it, how my body's just going to do the trick, how I'm going to land it. Sometimes it doesn't go that way, but it goes back to being patient.
Yeah, man.
Because skateboarding is not like soccer that you're with teammates. You know what I mean? Like you're by yourself in your head, like
facing your own demons.
Facing your own demons. Emotions come out completely. You know, yes, you're skating with homies, but by the end of the day, you're still by yourself skating.
All right, so with everything you know now and how long you've been skating, let's say you run into your younger self at the spot. What do you say?
Stretch. The generation I grew up, it was like, wake up, go skate. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, eat shitty. And now, as like the generation now, I think, you know, you're an athlete now. Yeah. You know, you really have to take care of your body for the longevity if you want to skate. Right. You know, like Neen Williams, Andrew Reynolds, like those dudes went through so much, and now sober, eating healthy, eating good, and like.
And that's all just to be able to skate.
All just to skate.
Were you ever sponsored?
Yeah, I had a few sponsors back in the day when I was younger. First sponsor was Furnace Skate Shop down in Cypress.
Hell yeah.
Been with them since I was like 11.
Damn.
Yeah, OG. The best original board shop till this day. You walk in, it's like it's a skate shop. You know, all skater run, like, shout out to Furnace Skate Shop. I rode for Nike when I was younger. I was Flow. And then I rode for Cliche Skateboards.
That sounds very familiar.
So they're a part of Dwindle.
Okay.
So it was like a European brand.
Right on.
So I rode for them for a little bit. Ventures, Bliss, Wheels, this clothing company called Orsu 2.
Never heard of that one before.
It's OG little clothing company. But a few sponsors back in the day.
Yeah. What was your favorite one?
Nike.
Nike?
Nike.
How often did they hook you up with shoes?
Oh man, they hooked me up with the best shoes, to be honest. Like before they had like the skate shoes, now I was getting sent all Dunks and all the really expensive Dunks. Yeah. You know, and I didn't know the value of them because I'm a skateboarder. Right. You know.
We're to thrash them anyway.
So I would skate all of them, and now looking back at it now, and I'm skating in like $5,000 shoes before. I'm like, dude, what was I doing?
You didn't know, man.
I didn't know. But once again, they're skateboard shoes. Skateboard shoes gotta be skated. So I mean, I was definitely blessed to have like friends who were sponsored. I was sponsored as well too.
Yeah. So you're pretty well connected at the time.
I mean, a lot of my bros are still in the game, which are cool. You know,
cool.
like #1 skateboarder Kevin Romar. That's like my brother right there.
Yeah.
Derek Wilson.
Derek Wilson?
Nollie Heel Flip Hollywood 16.
Dude.
Sick. Julian Davison, Nick Garcia, like,
yeah.
The list goes on, man.
So to the skaters who are out there trying to make a career out of this, what would your advice be to them?
Stay skateboarding. Don't worry about being cool.
Yeah.
You know, or following trends. Be unique, be yourself. You know, let your skateboarding do the talking.
Yeah.
You know, I see a lot of kids on Instagram or even TikTok who do the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know, same edits, dress the same. It's like, you're just gonna be thrown in that selection of kids. Like, what makes you unique?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So
on that topic, like, how important do you think social media is for someone who wants to be a professional skateboarder or just wants to be part of the industry?
Oh, I think it's super important now.
Yeah.
It's not like back in the day that you used to send sponsor me videos to a company and wait for a feedback. I think now there's so much content that you have to keep up, you know?
Right.
But once again, you don't have to do the gnarliest tricks. I personally believe. I just think that you have to have good style and, you know, be a cool person.
Be a cool person.
Be a cool person. People like to be around cool people. You know, nice, genuine, just cool people. I mean, when you're filming with like a filmer or shooting with a photographer, you don't want to be one of those kids who are needy.
Right.
You know, it's like you want to bro out, vibe out with them so it doesn't feel like a job.
Right.
So
you never want to feel like...
Stay unique and be yourself.
What would you say to kids who are living out in the Midwest somewhere who are trying to get noticed by some of these companies? How much more difficult do you think that is being out there than like
being
here in California?
St. Louis, they got some good skateboarders over there.
I mean, they really got good skateboarders fucking everywhere.
Everybody.
Man. But we live in like
the mecca of skateboarding. I mean, I would say try to connect with someone who rides on that team or tag them nowadays. Start tagging them.
Yeah.
Ask them if you could send over a sponsor me tape or watch their footage, get some feedback. I think depending on where you want to be in skateboarding.
Yeah.
You know, I think if you want to just be part of skateboarding, you could do anything.
Yeah.
You know, I think becoming a pro skateboarder or amateur skateboarder is hard.
Yeah.
I was watching a podcast with Kevin Romar. He was on it, and he was saying the percentage of being a pro skateboarder is 1%. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But I believe if you really want to get somewhere, you're gonna find a way.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Nothing in this world would exist unless it was attainable.
Exactly. And move down to California because it's the mecca of skateboarding.
It is the mecca. You should be here. Alec, this has been really cool, man. Thank you for letting me pick your brain. Where can people find you?
At Alec Jamir, all Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. That's it.
That's it. Sick, dude. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Checking All the Boxes. I'll catch you next time. Later, skaters.